Hello, hello. Welcome back to another CNC project video with Legacy Woodworking Machinery. Today we're going to be picking things up right where we left off with the Convertible China Hutch project series. Now that project is a part of our apartment living collection, so if you're looking into projects that can be used for multiple purposes, this type of project may fit into your wheelhouse. In the last video, we explored why the cabinet was designed the way that it was for modular systems. Today we're actually going to start building it. We'll start with the drawer box frame and specifically doing the front and back panels of that box. These aren't just cabinet parts. They're the structural backbone that connects the upper hatch to the lower cabinet while supporting the entire drawer box system. If these parts are not accurate, it will make assembling the rest of the cabinet much more difficult. That's exactly where CNC changes everything. Most woodworkers would approach these parts using several different machines. First the table saw, then perhaps a Dados stack, maybe a router table or drill press, and sometimes back to the table saw to size the parts. Each operation introduces another setup, another opportunity for error and lost time, another chance for measurements to stack up against you. The Legacy Maverick CNC approaches the problem completely differently. Before a single cut is made, the entire sheet is secured using the Maverick's vacuum hold-down system. Instead of clamps getting in the way of the cutter, vacuum pressure pulls the material tightly against the spoil board across the entire cutting surface. That stable foundation allows every machining operation to reference the exact same position from beginning to end. It also gives us another major manufacturing advantage. We can nest multiple parts across a single sheet of plywood. That allows us to maximize material yield, reduce waste, and get more finished parts from every sheet. For a production shop, those savings add up quickly. Once the sheet is secured, the machine takes over. The first operation machines every rabbet and dado to a precise 1/4 inch depth using a 1/2 inch down spiral cutter. And here are the cutting parameters I use throughout this process. Normally those joints would require multiple machines and multiple setups. Here they're completed automatically before the parts are cut to size. Those joints will later capture and align the cabinet components during assembly. Without changing setups, the CNC immediately begins machining the finished profile with a 1/4 inch down spiral. Every drawer opening, every outside edge, every part is cut to an exact finish size. Everything is produced in one continuous workflow while the sheet remains exactly where it started. There is no transferring measurements. Every feature is referenced from the same coordinate system. Instead of moving the workpiece from machine to machine, the machine performs every operation in a single setup. That's one of the greatest advantages of CNC manufacturing. Complex joinery, precision profiling, perfect repeatability. All completed before the operator ever moves the finished parts from the table. One of the decisions we made for this project was building these structural panels from cabinet-grade plywood instead of individual hardwood components. Why? Because good engineering isn't about using the most expensive material, it's about choosing the right material for the job. These panels will never be seen once the cabinet is assembled. Their purpose is structural strength and dimensional stability. Plywood delivers both while machining accurately and consistently on the CNC. Sometimes the smartest woodworking decision isn't adding more parts, it's designing fewer. That's also one of the biggest mindset shifts CNC introduces. Instead of designing around the limitations of your tools, you begin designing around the function of the product. You're no longer asking, how can I make this part? You're asking, what is the best way to manufacture this part? That's the difference between woodworking and manufacturing. Before we unload the sheet, we added one final toolpath. The CNC trims off the remaining strip of plywood at the end of the sheet. It only takes a couple of seconds, but it leaves us with a clean, square offcut that's much easier to handle, stack, and store for future projects. Sometimes the biggest improvements in manufacturing come from the smallest details. Now before we wrap things up, I want to hear from you. What was one part today that stood out to you during the machining process? Have you ever considered adding CNC to your shop? Or have you ever manufactured cabinet components on your CNC system? Please leave your ideas, questions, and thoughts down below in the comments section. Now, if you're interested in learning more of a particular technique, toolpath, machining strategy pertaining to this project as it's being built, please let us know. Now, this next part may not be for you, but we do have project plans available on Legacy's website at legacywoodworking.com/projects. And we'll leave the link in the video description below. But we also have a full calendar schedule of upcoming hands-on workshops where you can register and come to our Legacy facility. You'll learn directly from our team, build real projects, and discover how shops across the country are using the Maverick CNC to produce furniture, cabinetry, architectural millwork, and custom woodworking products faster than ever before. Whether you're looking to grow your business, increase production, or simply build better projects, the Maverick CNC was designed to help you get there. Now in the next video, we're going to be producing the rest of the components for this drawer box frame module, including the cross rail supports, which all the drawer box hardware will be attached to, as well as the upper and lower panels. We'll bring all of that together in the next video. Now, if you want to be one of the first to be notified about the China Hutch project videos that are going to be released here on our YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in that next video.